Hi, welcome back to Jam in 30. I'm Corey Marshall and I'm going to be your instructor today. So before we get started today, I just want to go over those 5 basic chords that we've been learning over the last 2 tutorials. So that first chord, remember, is the G chord that we learned. Then we also learned the A minor chord. Then we learned the C chord. And then the F chord, the F bar chord. And then lastly, we learned the G/B chord. Alright, great. So I hope those are coming along for you. Like I said, it'll take a little bit of time to get used to fingering those and transitioning. Just go at your own pace. As well, in the tutorial 1, if you need help with the fingerings, there are some diagrams in there provided for you. And so, yeah, we've been applying those and we've been using those chords in the song Still Breathing by Green Day. And yeah, I've had a lot of fun. I hope you guys have had a lot of fun learning that song. There was one thing that I wanted to go over that didn't quite go as well as I wanted to in the last tutorial. Just that bridge section of the Green Day, and I'm just going to go over that bridge really quickly with you here. I'm not going to be able to go over all of the fingerings of the chords, but I'm going to tell you which chords to use and to transition, and then if you need any further help, just go back to that jam along session on tutorial 2. So here, first you're going to need your capo, so I'm just going to grab that right here. Okay, you're going to put that capo on that first fret. And so this bridge, it uses the chords A minor, G, the F bar chord, and C. And it goes, so it starts out, it goes, as I walk down. That's the A minor, and then jump to G. On the ledge, and then back to F bar chord. On the ledge. Sorry, so it's actually A minor, G, F, C, and you're gonna play it like as I walked out on the ledge. Are you scared to death to live? I've been running all my life just to find a home that's for the restless, and the truth that's in that, and the truth that's in making my way away. So yeah, that the first 3 lines, they're just gonna follow that same rhythm: down, 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 up, up, down, up, the strum, and following A minor, G, F, and C. Repeat with me: A minor, G, F, and C. So that's for the first 3 lines, and then the last line changes a little bit, slows down in the tempo, because it goes to find a home for the restless, F in the truth that's in the message, G making my way away. So you'll have to experiment with that. I know it'll take a little time, but I hope I'm just gonna play I'm just gonna play all by myself without stopping, just so that you get the entirety. If that didn't all make sense to you, I hope that helped a little bit. So he goes, as I walked out on the ledge, are you scared to death to live? that helped for you. And I really hope that you enjoyed the song Still Breathing by Green Day. I think it's a great song on that new album, There's Revolution Radio. But yeah, so we're going to keep going on. On the last video, I mentioned that we are going to be going over the song Talladega by one of my favorite country artists, Eric Church. I like to play a lot of his songs. His songs actually fit my voice really well. That's probably why, and they're just great, great songs. You don't necessarily have to sing them, you know, in the range that he sings them. He has more of a baritone, second tenor kind of a voice, but they work for everybody. Just sing. If you're going to be singing, you know, just find that comfortable range for you, and don't, you know, try to strain your voice. But yeah, we're going to mostly be focusing on, you know, this is guitar, so we're going to be mostly focusing on how to play that song on the guitar. And so it should be really fun. So on this song, we're actually going to keep this capo on the first fret. So I'm going to keep that there. And then we're going to jump to, so the chords in this are going to be F, C, A minor, and G. Do those look familiar? Yeah, they're the same chords that four of those 5 same chords that we were using on Still Breathing. So I thought this song would be really applicable to just nailing down those chords, and it's also at a slower tempo in this country song. It does have a decent tempo, but I still I feel like it's slow enough to try to you find your pace at the song. You don't have to play it full speed, but once you get it up to full speed, you know, then you'll get the actual what it really sounds like more. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started with this. So the very beginning of the song, we're going to play in the intro, we're going to just play those 4 chords with a down, down, up, down, up strum. So the down, down, up, down, up. And you're going to follow that strum for pretty much the entire song. And so how it sounds is you're going to go F, down, C, A minor, F, like repeat, C, A minor. Okay, let's do it again. F, C, A minor. One more time. F, A minor. So yeah, you're hearing it. It's got that country kind of tone. If you've ever heard this iconic song before, that melody you're going to hear throughout the entire song. So it's really easy to pick up and sing, and really fun to play along with. So that's the first. You do that twice at the intro. F, C, A minor, G chords. Then in the verse, you're going to use those same chords. So it starts out F. It was the summer before the sea world started, and A minor. Deal was we would get to go. G, if we F, got it up, C, and got it running. A minor, into and G, Winnebago, well, winging a prayer down 65 for best friends on 5 ball ties. Okay, sorry, I jumped on the lyrics a little bit there, but you got the gist. So that's how the first verse is going to go, and I'm going to play the first verse all the way through so you get that kind of feeling. So it's going to go the F, C, A minor, G. So it was the summer before the real world started, and deal was we would get to go if we got it up and got it running. Daddy's old Winnebago, well, winging a prayer down 65 for best friend, 5 best friends on 4 ball ties. I can still see Billy smiling when we finally made it to Talladega, boys raised up, whiskey in your glass. Here's to turn it up and slow it down, cars they go real fast. We were laughing and living, drinking and wishing, watching as that checkered flag was waving. Sure we'd like to stay Talladega, yeah. Okay, so the only thing that changes, so that was actually the first two verses. Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself. But I hope that kind of got you a little gist of the song. The rhythm of the song and the tempo is really, you know, it's the beast of the song, is being able to stay on tempo with the song, because the chords are fairly simple once you get those down. The only difference in the verses is at the very end of the second verse, there's a part that changes a little bit. So in the second, let's see. So the part that goes, should we like to stay? So we're using F. Should we like to stay? Then it jumps to G, but instead of it jumps to G. Instead of doing the F, C, A minor, G, it jumps from F straight to G. F again. Should we like to stay in G? And then it will jump back to the F, C, A minor, G. Talladega, yeah. So that's kind of like it's kind of like a fading out of the verse, so that it kind of slows down there and then basically signalizes or tells you that we're going to be jumping into another part or verse or bridge or whatever is coming next. So yeah, I think that's a good amount of song. So I'm just going to play that first two verses for you here, and then we'll go from there. So we'll start with those two. Repeat the four chords. Remember, it's F, C, A minor, and G. And we're going to repeat that twice. So we'll go. And repeat F, C, A minor. Was the summer before the real world started, and deal was we would get to go if we got it up and got it running. Daddy's old Winnebago, well, winging a prayer down 65, 5 best friends on 4 ball tires. I can still see Billy smiling when we finally made it to Talladega, boys raised up, whiskey in your glass. Here's to turn it up and slow it down, cars that go real fast. We were laughing and living, drinking and wishing, watching as that checkered flag was waving. This is that part F. Like to G. Back to F. Talladega, yeah. All right. So that's the beginning part of that song. Also, I want to emphasize how this song is really going to help you to learn transitioning chords, because it is very, very important that you hit those chords right on the beat, right where you're supposed to hit them, you know, like the very beginning, you know, or how does it start? Sorry, but you jump from A, C, F, C, A minor, G. See, you got to be right on it, hitting those notes. So it's really going to help you to stay on timing, really going to help you with transitioning. And also with the C chord, like for this instance, it's going to help you when you go to C, from C to A minor, you don't need to move the entire chord. You don't need to take all your fingers off and then go A minor, which is going to be something. You can just go C and then take that ring finger and slide it right under the middle finger, and you got A minor. C, A minor, G. So pay careful attention to that, because it's really going to help you. I mean, it's not like if you're going from F to C, for instance, I'm going F to C, I'm not moving this ring finger. It's staying there in that location. This one is the middle finger is going to have to move up one, so there's going to be a little bit of movement here, and then this one's going to come down to that second string on the second fret. But so those are a little harder changes, but when you have the opportunity from going from C to A minor, don't put in all that work of taking your hands all the way off. You know, move your fingers, move your ring finger under here, and it's going to take some time to do that, but it's really going to benefit you in your guitar playing. So that's kind of all that I had for you today for Talladega. I hope you really enjoy learning this song. Like I said in the previous tutorial, you know, everybody's choice of genre of music is going to be different. People are going to have different music, but we can learn different styles, different tempos, different chord progressions, different ways to transition by learning other people's music in any type of genre. So I think it's going to be very beneficial for you. The next time we're going to have a play along for those first two verses, and then we're going to jump further in like we did in Still Breathing by Green Day. We're going to jump further into, you know, breaking down more of the chorus and some of the bridge and things like that. So I hope this really was helpful for you. Yeah, stay in touch and keep watching Jammin' 30. Awesome. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.